Have you ever wondered why St. Peter and St. Paul are so central to our faith? Today, we dive into the significance of their feast and the lessons we can learn from their lives. The Feast of St. Peter and St. Paul, celebrated on June 29th, honors two of the most influential apostles in the history of the Catholic Church. Though their lives were different, their unwavering commitment to Jesus Christ and his mission is what unites them in this feast. But why is this day so important, and what can we learn from their examples? St. Peter, the first pope, is often called the rock upon which the church is built. In Matthew 16 verse 18, Jesus says to Peter, "You are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church." Peter's role as leader of the early church was vital. He was entrusted with the keys to the kingdom of heaven, representing the authority of Christ on earth. But Peter's journey wasn't without struggle. He denied Jesus 3 times before his crucifixion, Luke 22 verses 61 to 62. However, this failure didn't define him. Jesus restored him after his resurrection, asking him 3 times, "Do you love me?" John 21 verses 15 to 17, reaffirming Peter's role as the shepherd of his flock. Peter's life teaches us about forgiveness and the power of second chances. No matter how many times we fall, Christ's love and mercy are always there to lift us up. St. Paul, originally Saul, was known for his persecution of Christians. His conversion on the road to Damascus was one of the most dramatic and profound moments in the history of the Church, Acts 9 verses 3 to 6. From a man who sought to destroy the faith, Paul became its most passionate missionary. He traveled far and wide, preaching the gospel to the Gentiles and writing letters that would become a foundation for Christian teaching. In Philippians 3 verse 8, Paul writes, "I consider everything a loss because of the surpassing worth of knowing Christ Jesus my Lord." Paul's transformation challenges us to reflect on our own lives and to consider how God can use us, no matter our past, for his glory. Together, St. Peter and St. Paul exemplify 2 vital aspects of the Christian life: leadership and evangelization. Their lives remind us that no matter our background or our struggles, God calls us to serve him and spread his word. The church was built on their faithfulness, and it continues to grow because of their sacrifices. The Feast of St. Peter and St. Paul also reminds us of the importance of unity in the church. Though Peter and Paul had different roles, Peter as the leader of the apostles and Paul as the missionary to the Gentiles, they shared the same mission: to bring people to Christ. Their unity, despite their differences, calls us to work together in building up the church and sharing the message of the gospel. As we celebrate this feast, let's ask for the intercession of St. Peter and St. Paul. May we be inspired by their courage and dedication to live out our faith in a world that desperately needs the hope of the gospel. Like them, we are called to be bold witnesses of Christ's love, sharing his message with those around us.